It was Chinese New Year and Siu Mai and her sister Siu Kun need not go to school. They had just returned from visiting their relatives and they decided to watch a movie at the nearby cinema. There was a long queue at the ticketing counter, but fortunately, they managed to get their tickets on time. As they were about to enter the cinema, a group of rude boys pushed them aside and entered ahead of them. Siu Mai and her sister were very annoyed, but they dared not protest because the boys were bigger than they were and they looked very aggressive. When they entered the cinema, they met their uncle and their two cousins sitting several rows away. They were pleasantly surprised. When they got to their seats, they found to their dismay and annoyance that the rude and naughty boys were sitting quite near them. Some of the boys were sitting at the row just behind Siu Mai and her sister, while some of them were on the same row and just a few seats away from Siu Mai. The girls decided to ignore them and concentrate on the movie, which was about to start quite soon. The boys were very noisy as they were chattering at the top of their voices and laughing loudly. They continued to chatter and laugh loudly even after the movie began. Some members of the audience were very annoyed and told them to be quiet. Then some of the boys behind the girls started kicking their row of seats. Some adults who were sitting on the same row as the girls turned around and scolded the boys. But the last straw came when the boys who were sitting on the same row as Siu Mai and her sister started smoking. There were two young men sitting beside the boys who were smoking, and they immediately reprimanded the boys and told them to put out their cigarettes. The boys refused and soon an argument broke out. Siu Mai quickly brought Siu Kun to her uncle and she ran outside to inform the usher about what had happened. One of the ushers went to call the police and two other ushers followed Siu Mai into the cinema. The two ushers arrived just in time to stop a fight from breaking out. The movie was disrupted and some people were jeering and very annoyed. Soon the police came and took away the group of troublemakers. The cinema management apologized to the rest of the audience and they showed the movie from the very beginning again. After that, the girls and the rest of the audience were able to enjoy the movie in peace.